Have you ever noticed that when you meet somebody that has that instant likability, you're so drawn to them in some way? And have you ever thought, like, how do they do that? Here is one way that you can increase your likability in a very simple, easy to do thing. And it has to do with paying attention to the other person's rate of speech. So if you think about it on a spectrum, like 0 to 10, there's the people who have a slower rate of speech. And then there's the people who have a faster rate of speech. Like sometimes they don't even take a breath between sentences. They talk so fast, right? Where is this other person that you're interacting with? And this is a way, again, to increase your likability, but really improve your overall communication skills. If you're willing to make some adjustments. So let's say that you fall as a 7 or an 8 on this like rate of speech spectrum. You're a really fast talker and you want to build relationship, or it could be with a client, it could be with a potential new friend, it could be with a family member that you want to deepen connection with. If you're willing to adjust your rate of speech a little bit, this is known as matching and mirroring from my background in neurolinguistic programming. This isn't about mimicry. So it's just learning to make some adjustments, and you really only need to match 50 to 60% of their rate of speech. So again, if you're an 8 and you're having a conversation with somebody who's a 3, if you're willing to just slow down your rate of speech a little bit, like get to a 5 even, or even a 6 if you're an 8, right? Just come down a little bit. What you'll find oftentimes is the other person will start to speed up a little bit, and not like they're not going to ever probably get to the 8, but they might get themselves to a 4 or maybe even a 5. And now it's so much easier to be in conversation with somebody who has a similar rate of speech to you. So if you've ever met somebody for the first time and thought like, oh, that person is so great, they're so easy to talk to. Chances are, if we broke it down and we pulled out rate of speech, you would find that you and that person have a very similar rate of speech. This increases likability. Now, when you meet somebody who you feel that kind of connection to, and you think, wow, we're alike in so many ways, it's just easy to be in conversation with somebody. We like people who are like us. And have you ever noticed that when somebody is like you think, wow, that person is smart? Because we know we're smart, right? You know you're smart. So when you meet somebody who's like you go, wow, that person is so smart. Increases likability. So be willing to make some adjustments to your rate of speech. Slow down a little bit or speed up a little bit to put the other person at ease. Make them more comfortable in the conversation. And you'll find that they will often start to either speed themselves up or slow themselves down a little bit. So you find kind of an even middle. And it just makes it easier for the conversation to flow. They're more interested in communicating with you. They'll stay in the conversation longer with you. They will be more open to wanting to hear your opinions and your take on things. They'll be more open to answering questions that you ask them. So, again, this is about increasing likability. So, whether you're using this in your business with your prospective clients, if you're using it to close more sales, which is the thing that I really teach about, is, how to close more business, but use it in all areas of your life, and you'll find that your likability score just goes up and up and up and up when you're willing to adjust to the other person to make it more comfortable for them. So for more tips like these, please follow the Sales Maven channel, like, subscribe, all the good stuff. Thank you so much for being here. I'm wishing you continued success. And if I can help you in any way with your communication skills, please get in touch with me. Have a great rest of the day.